Greetings, fellow Valheimians. Recently, we hosted a build competition where some of the best builders in our community went head-to-head in an attempt to create the best centerpiece for a Viking settlement. The contestants were judged by the community based on the following criteria: presence and purpose, craftsmanship and details, and aesthetic impact. And out of all the incredible builds, 3 rose to the podium, tapping into our $350 prize pool. I am Hermod, messenger of the gods, and today we celebrate the 3 winners. But before that, an honorable mention. The mighty structure that watches over this town is Berserk the Builder's Hall of Odin, a gigantic structure where 4 different Viking clans gather up and celebrate. This mead hall also serves as a treasury, containing mystical artifacts, piles of gold, and even a ship that Odin once used to swim through the clouds. The awe-inspiring structure is oozing with Viking soul, with imposing rooftops and gates, so out of this world, and yet wonderfully grounded in realism. In order to achieve this aesthetic, Berserk the Builder used a combination of gizmo, structure tweaks, and other mods with buildable statues, shaping this grand hall in his own ambitious vision. But Hermod, you might ask, if this incredible build got 4th place, what does the top 3 look like? Ollivander's biggest creation is this epic, majestic mead hall, a massive stronghold that seamlessly blends traditional Norse design with Japanese-inspired architecture, creating a one-of-a-kind gathering place for the fiercest warriors in Valhalla. This legendary mead hall stands as a meeting place for the most powerful jarls across the biomes. The Great Tower serves as a council chamber where leaders discuss the fate of their lands, while the long feasting hall below hosts entire armies celebrating victories. With impressive depth, artistic details all over, and an imposing tower that defies gravity, this hall was most certainly built to impress. The mods that were used to achieve this masterpiece are Gizmo Reloaded, Plant Everything, and Better Creative. With this epic mead hall, the artistic Ollivander stands proudly at the podium. Congratulations! In our number 2 spot, we have Odin's Ship by Ulrich, a picturesque island town that looks very authentic and lived in. And at its center, on top of the hill, lays this grand Viking mead hall. Inspired by the legendary longships of Norse mythology, this towering structure is designed to resemble a massive war vessel, beached and transformed into a feasting hall, fit for the gods. An ambitious blend of imposing features and intricate details, this build is a treasure trove of advanced building techniques. In order to achieve said blend, Ulrich used the following mods: Infinity Hammer, Gizmo, Structure Tweaks, Height Map, Item Stand All Items, Plant Everything, and Fuel Eternal. With his mind-bending circular techniques, an awe-inspiring exterior, and an interior straight out of a history book, Ulrich gets a well-deserved silver trophy. Well played. And in our #1 spot we have The Dragon Hearth by Mythic Builds, an impeccable mix of architecture and artistry that leans heavily into the fantasy Viking aesthetic. The patterns, the dragons, the chains, the rooftops, all meticulously built around the 2 pillars. Lore-wise, the Dragon Hearth is the mead hall of the Dragonhammer Vikings, a clan of powerful warriors and skilled builders. The entire structure, when viewed from above, is shaped like a hammer, a weapon of choice for many Dragonhammer Vikings, but also one of great symbolic significance. The interior is just as detailed as the exterior, with jaw-dropping floors, grand tables, and impressive chandeliers. One can only imagine the extravagant festivities that are being held in this grand mead hall. And as if all this wasn't impressive enough, this build was done without any mods, proving that the only limitation of Valheim building is our own imagination. As per our contest's results, Champion Mythic sits atop his golden throne, presumably just as intricately built as his mead hall. You can find links to the channels of these incredible builders in the video description. Go and show these talented builders your support. Did you enjoy this video? Which build was your favorite? Tell us in the comments below. If you want to keep up with the Valheimians, subscribe to our channel. Hermod out.